Welcome to this edition of Collier Recap. I'm Troy Miller, and this is a recap of the September 24th Board of County Commissioners meeting. The board began the day by celebrating two proclamations. First, the commissioners recognized and congratulated the Golisano Children's Museum of Naples on receiving the RAP Award for its continued efforts to promote waste reduction, reuse, and recycling, and for sustaining the usable life of the Collier County landfill. The award was accepted by Carissa Demarest, Managing Director, and Beth Housewort, Curious Kids Coordinator. And in the final proclamation, the board recognized September 15th through October 15th as National Hispanic Heritage Month in Collier County. The award was accepted by several members of the Council of Hispanic Business Professionals. The CHBP's mission is to promote Hispanic business and professionals and their ongoing efforts into building a prosperous community for everyone in Collier County by working in the areas of business entrepreneurship, education, and culture. The board heard two public advertised hearings that were designed to streamline development in the county. Growth Management Division Senior Planner Carolyn Sillick explains the process recently completed by staff.
It is my pleasure today to present to the board the Administrative Code for Land Development, hereafter referred to as just the Administrative Code, and the corresponding LDC amendments, as well as provisions to bring the Office of the Hearing Examiner to fruition. The Administrative Code is one of several board initiatives to streamline the development process, which began in 2010. One of the first was to conduct an LDC amendment cycle, which was completed last year. This cycle ranged from fixing small errors in the LDC to larger amendments to allow for new site design flexibility. However, before requesting a new cycle, we had several tasks to complete. The first was to generate the administrative code, and most recently to prepare for the Office of the Hearing Examiner.
The county's new administrative code is comprised of procedures for land use activities for Collier County. The procedures identified in the administrative code stem from permitting and development processes established within the Land Development Code. The administrative code is designed to be user-friendly and will assist applicants, design professionals, and county staff in understanding many of the complex permitting procedures for land use activities in Collier County. The administrative code will describe the application contents, the review process by county staff, public notice requirements, review by county advisory bodies if required, and the approval process. The Land Development Code was amended to allow for the creation of the Administrative Code. Commissioners Fiala and Nance were both excited about the changes.
I started meeting with Mark, and then I met with staff members, and then I met with people from on the outside, and unanimously, not one said, no, we don't like it. Everybody is for this.
It is going to result in an absolute wonderful work product. And in this case, I will tell you, I think the means justified the result, and I think it's going to be absolutely wonderful. So I congratulate Heidi, Caroline, and Mark for getting together with staff, with people in the community. This has been a community effort. This is the sort of reform that really gets me excited, and the community should be delighted that the Board of County Commissioners is getting a product like this, and we're going to go forward and we're going to actually see some good, effective changes in the real world that are going to make a difference in Collier County.
In a later item, the board also amended the previously created hearing officer ordinance to reflect changes to the LDC and the creation of the administrative code. The board appointed members to the newly formulated Planning Commission. The Collier County Planning Commission recently merged with the Environmental Advisory Committee. The board filled all 5 vacancies representing each commissioner district and 2 at-large vacancies representing environmental interest. The Planning Commission was previously composed of 9 members. The board heard several items that restructured the management and operations of the county's airports. The commissioners approved an item that eliminated the position of Airport Authority Director and turned control of the Immokalee, Everglades City, and Marco airports to the county manager. At the same time, the board voted to not extend the contract of current Airport Authority Director Chris Curry, which expires at the end of September. The county manager will now report back to the board with his staff analysis and operations management plan, as well as organizational analysis. Item 10F was a recommendation to have staff prepare to respond to citizen inquiries related to the anticipated issuance of an oil exploration permit for operations adjacent to Golden Gate Estates by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection. District 5 Commissioner Tim Nance spoke before the board took a vote.
We've had a very broad community and agency discussion regarding these activities. Because of comments that were made to me and the indications from the Florida Department of Environmental Protection, who is the permitting and decision-making authority in these issues, as well as ongoing decisions that were made by the South Florida Water Management Area, I wanted to get ahead of their date, which they indicated was a decision one way or another on this issue on or around September 30. As it turns out, they took action on September 20. But what I am requesting authorization to do from the board is to direct staff to review the permit that's been issued and to examine the permit stipulations to include but not be limited to the safety elements, the evaluation of potential impacts to Collier County infrastructure, meaning canals, roads, and physical things, but most importantly, to examine what responsibility Collier County is going to acquire in response to this permit that's been issued by DEP. First and foremost, to make sure that we're adequately prepared for an accident, that our disaster readiness, preparedness, and review is complete, and the coordination of emergency management and first responder agencies is contemplated. And basically, I wanted to authorize staff to get into it and really dig into what this permit functionally means for Collier County and its residents, and to come back to the board as soon as practicable, which I indicated I thought would be the first meeting of October, and bring us an assessment, a recommendation as to where we think we are with this controversial issue.
After hearings from public speakers, the board approved the motion. The commissioners moved forward with the plan to poll the residents who live in the Isles of Capri Fire District to get their input into possible changes to the operations of their fire service. The Isles of Capri Fire District is currently run by Collier County. The residents of Fiddler's Creek are planning to be annexed into the East Naples Fire Department, and the county recently entered into a management agreement with East Naples Fire District to manage the Isles of Capri Fire District. All of these changes and potential changes have the residents in the Isles of Capri Fire District concerned, and the county is working with them to gather as much input as possible. The board decided to use a written survey mailed to all property owners within the district. The survey will ask residents to choose from one of the following two options. Either A, I believe the IOC RFSTD should remain under the authority of Collier County at a current millage rate of 2.0 with a projected millage rate increase to at least 2.5 mils on or before 2015. Or they can choose B, I believe the IOC RFSTD should join the East Naples Fire Control District at a millage rate of 1.5, dissolving the Isles of Capri MSTU on or before 2015. The board also directed staff to work with all of the stakeholders to develop a fact sheet that will be sent out along with the survey. Now, we will keep you posted on this story as it continues to unfold. Commissioners approved an item aimed to help encourage economic development through the Collier County Office of Business and Economic Development. The board unanimously approved performance-based economic development incentive programs for the new job creation in targeted industries. The proposed incentives will establish a foundation for an incentive platform to achieve short-term objectives of quality job growth and a reduction in Collier County's unemployment rate, while also achieving long-term objectives of broadening the county's industry mix, improving net earnings, and increasing productivity. Incentives will be paid only upon verification of job creation. The board heard a recommendation giving the Big Corkscrew Island Fire and Rescue District a certificate of public convenience and necessity for advanced life support non-transport services. The board voted to have the Public Safety Authority review the permit.
We came before the board to request what's called a certificate of public conveyance and necessity, and it allows the fire district the ability to provide advanced life support services while in the absence of an ambulance. So currently we provide basic life support And with our rural response times, we have worked on this project since about 2001. We've been working to increase our staff and increase our capabilities to provide this advanced life support service. So we simply requested permission from the county. By statute, we can't do it on our own. We have to ask permission from the county to get what's called a COPCN, again, the Certificate of Public Conveyance and Necessity. So based on that, we submit an application. It was reviewed by the county manager. It was reviewed by the emergency medical director of emergency services and reviewed by Chief Kopka with Collier County EMS. The emergency management director and Chief Kopka agreed that we should be entitled to our COPCN or be given our permission to operate an ALS unit. And the county commissioners felt that they've wanted the Public Safety Authority to review the document as well. There's no provision in the current ordinance that requires the Public Safety Authority to do that. It currently goes to the county manager, the emergency services director, and the EMS. So with the creation of the Public Safety Authority of late, they want them to take a look at our application.
The Public Safety Authority reports and makes recommendations to the Board of County Commissioners. We will keep you posted as this permit moves forward. Commissioners accepted and completed the annual performance appraisal reviews for County Manager Leo Oakes and County Attorney Jeff Klatskow. Both men's contracts call for the annual review and development of a work plan for the next year. While both achieved ratings that entitled them to merit pay increases, both waived any such increase in compensation. The Commission took steps to establish a process to make emergency road repairs in a more timely fashion and then took steps to make emergency repairs on Platte Road. Recently, an emergency vehicle was damaged when trying to traverse the road in response to a call. There are several private and undeveloped roads in the county, and during tough economic times, residents' abilities to service and repair their own roads become extremely limited. The county will work with residents along the repaired roads in order to recoup the cost of those repairs. The Marco Island and Immokalee airports will be receiving some much-needed improvements. The board unanimously approved and executed Federal Aviation Administration grant agreements not to exceed a total of $5,649,916 for the construction phase of the rehabilitation of runway 1735 and aircraft aprons at the Marco Island Executive Airport, and approve associated budget amendments. The objective is to enhance safety at the Marco Island Executive Airport by improving paved surfaces currently rated as being in very poor condition by the Florida Department of Transportation. This grant will significantly enhance safety at the airport by improving runway safety areas and providing emergency backup power. The other unanimous vote was to execute Federal Aviation Administration grant agreement not to exceed $6,754,362 for the construction phase of the rehabilitation of runway 927 at the Immokalee Regional Airport and approve associated budget amendments. Runway 927 at the Immokalee Airport is currently rated as being in very poor condition by the Florida Department of Transportation Aviation Office. This grant will enable the county to Airport Authority to significantly enhance safety at the airport by improving paved surfaces currently in very poor condition, upgrading the airfield lighting system, improve drainage, and providing emergency backup power. The Board of County Commissioners also serve as the county's airport authority. Well, that's all for this edition of Collier Recap, your recap of Collier County Board of County Commissioners meetings. Now, if you want to review all or part of any county commission meeting, visit colliergov.net and click on the Video Archive section. Once in the Archive section, select the meeting you want to review. Now, for BCC meetings, you can use the convenient drop-down menu to select and jump to any item of your interest. For additional information on Collier County government, visit our Facebook page at Collier County Government. You can also check out videos about government services at the Collier Gov YouTube channel. I'm Troy Miller. Thanks for watching Collier Recap. As we leave you, let's take a look at one of Collier County's fundraising efforts for the United Way. On Friday, September 20th, a dunk tank on campus featured some VIP dunkies. We'll see you next time.
I think that is so unacceptable. I can't believe you put ice in there. That is just so fundamentally wrong. I mean, I think we need to bring this matter up for reconsideration. I'm so scared.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Now don't, yeah, turn.
No! No!
getting warm right now, but I'm fixing to get down. You gotta use the ball.
Oh no, it's $10 just to push the button.
You gotta use the ball.
Commissioner Henning, you need to learn to read the fine print. It's $1 a ball and $10 to push the button.
Oh.